expose how AGF Malami Ga- Gambari silenced Governors Forum, forced CBN to pay 133 billion judgment debt. Nigeria, you see this country, Buhari is incapacitated. If you've been following us, you would have heard us say it again and again, especially even with the recent explosion of the fact that from the presidency, Buhari has dementia, and of which they said his driver took advantage of it and made him sign a deal worth into million. And right now, the very said driver is with the DSS operative. So you all know that Buhari has dementia, incapacitated. He's not in position to be able to rule the country, and you leave him there. Why? They want to rule. So there are people who are now ruling the country. Sahara reporters learned that AGF and Gambari moved to have the money paid, contrary to the Nigerian Governors Forum stand that the judgment debt should first be subject to a probe, a request which President Muhammadu Buhari has an awareness of. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and the Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, are the center of another federal financial scam and fraud after forcing the Central Bank of Nigeria to pay 350 million, about 133 billion, as judgment debt on behalf of some states and local government area. Sahara reporters learned that the AGF and Gambari move to have the money paid was contrary to the Nigerian Governor Forum stand that the judgment debt should first be subjected to a probe, a request which the president has access to. The judgment debt consists the payment of a total 418 million, said to be owned by 6 individuals and entitles who purposely offended services to states and their local government area on the payment of Paris Club debts. Sahara reporters gathered that Malami and Gambari forced the CBN to cough out an initial 350 million for the sum, which was secretly shared between the entitled people, including a former House of Representative member, Prince Nedu Nwoko. Prime Times had on Monday exposed that there was a growing tension between the NGF and the ring of powerful presidential aides, referring to Gambari and Malami, over the 418 million judgment debts on 6 individuals and entitled who rendered services to state and their local government on payment of Paris Club debts. The newspaper has reported that while Gambari and other collaborators were scamming to start the disbursement of the as quickly as possible, the NGF, chaired by Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti, has requested a probe into the debt and asked that payment should not be made at the moment. The move by Gambari and Malami to begin the judgment debt payment was against the Buhari directive issued in January this year, and in disregard of that red flag raised by the governors about the illegitimacy of the indebtedness, the Fayemi-led NGF is demanding that the payment is suspended until a forensic audit of the indebtedness is carried out. But Mr. Gambari, who is spearheading the move for the prompt payment of the money, is backed by the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, and also by the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, both of whom argued that the court judgment which awarded the sum of a sum to the creditors must be hurriedly obeyed and paid. Top presidential source also told Sahara reporters on Wednesday that the CBN has already paid 350 million of the sum against Buhari and AGF stand, and the money had been shared among Malami, Gambari, and some other entitled people, including Nwoko. The source explained Malami, Ni Nwoko, and Gambari already got the money. The first one was also shared between former Zamfara governor who was also from NGF chairman, and Nwoko, they said the CBN governor did not approve the cash and settled for the note to be released. For the least 350 million, and CBN governor was paid for this entitlement. So these people have collected and shared the initial 350 million. It was that money Nwoko shared to the ex-NGF chairman, Yari, but his share was frozen by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission and has remained like that till date. Nwoko has bought a jet at first, and when the jet had an accident, he bought a second one and married the little girl, Regina Daniel, with the rest of the money. He pushed high-rise estate in Abuja and then was broke for a while. According to Premium Time, a breakdown of beneficiaries revealed the identity of the 6 persons entitled. According to Prime Time, a breakdown of the beneficiaries revealed the identity of the 6 persons entitled to the own loan. A total of 418 million, about 157 billion, has been shared by these individuals. The beneficiaries include former member of the House of Representatives, politician and lawyer Nwoko, who is laying claim to 140 millions, that is 54 billion Nigerian money, judgment obtained from the Federal High Court in Abuja on the suit mark FHC ABJ CS 148 2017. 3 beneficiaries lay claim via the judgment of the Federal High Court territory, and the suit is also as followed. From the total sum, Nigeria is meant to pay this set of individuals who are sharing this money within themselves. All this money goes to their personal bank accounts, a judgment in which they are fraudulently entitled themselves. Fayemi had therefore on March 8 written to Gambari, stating that the NGF had noted that there was an attempt to proceed with defrauding the nation with this said amount that they have given a request for to be investigated via various services to the state in respect to the London Paris Club refunds. This should be thoroughly investigated before any payment be made, but this directives has been flaunted and therefore should be looked into. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.